Hey guys, it's Chris, and in today's video, I'm talking about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for PS5 and Assassin's Creed Mirage. Both of these games were shown at the PlayStation Showcase for 2023. Now, they could do another showcase in 2023, so this is the May showcase where they showed off these gameplay trailers. These two particular games have me really excited for the next phase of the PS5, Phase 2. Before the black symbiote suit takes us over, today's video is sponsored by Raise Energy by Rep Sports. Their website will be in the description. Use my coupon code, you'll get 15% off on all items on the website. Demand more. Be more. The people's energy drink. Let's get into it. First, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage. Mirage looks to be taking us back to the Assassin's Creed roots. Assassin's Creed Mirage takes place in the medieval Middle East, and it looks to be focusing more on assassinations. That's the only complaint I had with the newer Assassin's Creed games. You're just running around filling out a checklist, where the old ones you actually assassinated people and it was actually about being an assassin. There's dual weapons, there's the hidden blade, which is always nice in Assassin's Creed, right in the dude's neck. Obviously the iconic leap of fate, we see that in the gameplay trailer. That wouldn't be Assassin's Creed if an assassin isn't jumping off a high building into a haystack. This Assassin's Creed game looks to be a classic single-player game. Hell yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage releases on PS5 and PS4 October 12th, 2023. Now, I will probably play this day one. Origins was good with the Egypt. That one was pretty good. But the newer ones, I just wasn't a big fan of. So I'm finally glad they're making a classic Assassin's Creed game like they did back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. So it's got me pretty excited. Not excited as Marvel Spider-Man 2, though. At the PlayStation Showcase, PlayStation announced a new handheld. It's basically like a Duel Sense controller. They split it in half, so you got the left side of the Duel Sense on one side and then the right side on the other side. And then in the middle of it, they have a screen. But what gets me is that they said that you can stream games to it from your PS5. So it makes me believe that you still have to own a PS5 to actually play the handheld. You can't just buy the handheld and you can play any of your PS5 games on it. I think you actually have to own the system to play the games on it. My most anticipated game for Phase 2 is Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for PS5. At the PlayStation Showcase 2023, we finally got gameplay for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and it looks great. My biggest thing from it is that we actually get to see the symbiote Spider-Man. Spider-Man has the symbiote suit on, and the gameplay literally shows, like right after you see Kraven the Hunter, it shows him using different Venom powers, grabbing dudes, slamming them on the ground, big punch with the Venom, and he uses different Venom powers. That's what I like from the gameplay. Like, dude, he's literally using the black symbiote suit, and it's like, nah, you just want to see regular gameplay? Nah, we're going to give you some black symbiote suit gameplay. So I did like that. And something I really do like is that the black symbiote suit is altering Peter Parker's personality. Almost like in Spider-Man 3. It seems like Peter Parker's going through like some emo phase where the suit is slowly changing his personality. Like, he saves a civilian from getting hit by something and then he just throws him on the ground. Like, yeah, the suit's definitely changing Peter Parker. And in this gameplay, it shows this little glimpse that his personality is changing. The gameplay shows us switching between Peter Parker and Miles. That instantly reminded me something of like GTA 5, where 1 minute you could be playing as Franklin and then you want to switch to Trevor and you switch immediately right to him. The graphics look great. Kraven the Hunter was shown in the gameplay trailer, and his design actually looks pretty good. The only iffy design I have is the lizard design. It looks too much like a dinosaur, in my opinion. Not really a lizard. I did like how it shedded its skin, and it's like, that's what lizards do. You know, they shed their skin almost like snakes. But the combat is more fluid and a lot more expressive. Like, there's a lot more moves, combos. So the last game came out on September 7th of 2018. So I'm thinking this new one is going to be around September, October. Around that time, you know, towards fall, towards the end of the year. Miles saves Peter from a killer drone. The lizard chases Miles. Obviously, the lizard escapes, but it was pretty cool to see the lizard in this mission. And I did like how it switched between Peter and Miles. I just think that is such a cool feature, and it definitely shows the power of the PS5. Like the SSD. The SSD is fast loading time, so I bet you if it was on a PS4, you probably wouldn't be able to switch between characters as quickly as they did in the gameplay trailer. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for the PS5 really looks to show us how powerful the PS5 can be. And I can't wait. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and this game looks great. It definitely looks like a step up from the last game. Miles Morales, it was good, but it was a little shorter. But the game from 2018, that was a 20-hour campaign. So if it's even something like that, I'll be happy. And I did learn that there are new districts you can explore in New York. I think they got Queens now, and there's another one. So it's not just like Manhattan. They made the map bigger. So obviously, you couldn't probably make it bigger if it wasn't because of the PS5. All that power, you know? And I didn't know if I mentioned it, but Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is a direct sequel to Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4. And this game obviously takes place after Miles Morales' story, so it's almost like a sequel to that too. Because Miles is in this one, because you can play as both. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 on PS5 is a PS5 exclusive only. And the release date is fall of 2023. Now, there was a ton of stuff showing off at the PlayStation showcase for 2023 in May. So I'm not talking about everything during the showcase. I was just talking about what I like. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Peace.